Hey, what's going on, guys? So TBGK here. Before I start the video, I just want to point out I decided to make this into a two-part video. So I'll be showing you how to install a Voca cross or racing exhaust on a am6 engine. And so this video will be the removal of the old exhaust and the mounting of the expansion chamber. There we go. And then the part two will be the silencer and the rest. So yeah, I hope you enjoy, and yeah, that's it. Yo, what's going on, guys? So today I'll be showing you how to install this Voca cross exhaust. So I mean, I'm gonna show this exhaust, but this works for almost any exhaust. This is a right-sided exhaust, just like the one that's on here right now. This is a Beta RR50 from 2013, and I'm gonna show you how to mount it. Now, this could work for any motorcycle that has an AM6 engine, I think, at least, like the Reiju motorcycles and all of them. It looks pretty easy, but yeah, we'll see. So I'm gonna start by warming up the bike so that it'll be easier to start when I have the new exhaust on there. So yeah, we're gonna start with that. Alright, so when you feel that your cylinder is doesn't need to be like super hot, but just warmed up, you can turn it back off, obviously. So next, what we're gonna have to do is get off this exhaust. So basically, all you have to do for that is get these two springs off. There's another bolt over here which is not. Alright, that's a problem. And then there's this right here. So yeah, we're gonna do that right now, and yeah. Alright, so there we go. I got these two springs off. They were pretty easy to take off, but in case it's well, harder or you can't really quite get them off on these betas, there is another piece here that is attached there. If you just disconnect this, then you can take off this pipe, and then you can rotate this anyway to make it easier to make, or it's easier to take those off, So now that that's done, I'm gonna remove that bolt right there and then take off the exhausts. Don't forget that there's another thing over here, which is for the air valve. So that you don't want to forget to disconnect that over here, for example. It's just one of the places you can disconnect it, but it's easier. There we go, and then this will go right off with that. Alright, so as you can see, I have the exhaust out. It slides out actually very easily. Now as you can see, this thing is quite dirty here, so I'm gonna give it a quick clean. Let's look inside here. See if there's anything. Look at that piston. Looks okay. Let's dip it a few times, look at it better. Yeah, that looks. It might need to be replaced soon, but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna buy a new cylinder pretty soon anyway, so yeah. Anyways, now, so I'm gonna get these two springs off, clean this a bit, make it look nicer, and then we'll install the other exhaust. Right, so how I am gonna get rid of this is I just put some WD-40 on this towel or whatever it is, and that actually works very well. If you have some degreaser or something, that probably works too. But I don't know, WD-40 just always does the trick and it leaves a nice little shine. So yeah, I usually use that. Alright, so now I'm gonna mount this exhaust. Now, when you buy it, there isn't a little thing like this on it yet. You have to put that on yourself. It's kind of tricky to put on. There's also an O-ring in here, you know, over here. It's pretty tricky to get on, but what you can do is, or what I did, is heat up first the exterior, and then it slides in really easily, and then just let it cool off. Alright, so yeah, this should fit. So this is for 50 and 70 cc's. So there are two, let's see, let's try this to get it auto focused. There we go. So there are two pieces. There's this one which goes from large here to small, and then there's this one for 70 cc's. Okay, that's pretty funny. There's smoke coming from it. But yeah, so then there's this one for 70 cc's that also fits in here, and then this goes into the 50 cc or 70 cc bit. But as you can see, this fits in here really nicely. It's actually a perfect fit. And then yeah, so then I'm gonna get the springs from that bag and I'll put the springs on there. Alright, so after some fighting with, because I don't have the right tools, I mean, I have this to pull the springs, I have this, but that's too thick. So after a screwdriver and some pliers, which I put here, it went pretty easy, or it went fast enough. So yeah, now it's on there like this, as you can see. So these two, that's, as you can see, it can still move. But that's because over here normally here there's an attachment too, but so the one that was here is now here because I lost this one, but I think it's better to have it here than here because the pipe or the rest of the exhaust is going to be connected to this, so that might, I don't know, we'll see how this goes. But yeah, so now all that's left to do is to get rid of the rest of the old exhaust. So I'm gonna take off this plastic to access the bolt that's holding this one in place, and then I'll do that. All right, so that's it for part one. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped some of you. You can check out part two in the description. I'll be mounting the silencer and I'll be talking about the carburetor and jetting. Hope this helped you, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.